All right, here we are. Just didn't want you guys to think we forgot about you. We're trying to do videos as best we can. This weekend's kind of gonna be busy for us. We got a lot going on, so I'll try to get something out so you guys don't get bored. But it's the festival, and also I've got to go pick up pipe. I ordered pipe so we can start on the next run of solar panels, because that's what I really need now. I finished up the electrical, but I need more panels up. I need the legit deal, because right now that one run that's tracking is probably running 45% of this operation. Just that one run. It's working really well. And so I've been trying to finish up the electrical and clean up the electrical in here. And I just want to give you guys an idea. So you see, it's not going to be a total disaster when it's all done. I've got the panels. Every panel's labeled. There's a schedule, you know. So if you're like looking for this device is not working, well, that's in panel A3, section 3, circuit 2. You know, so we can keep up with everything. The main panel, A1, that's A2, this A3, A4, A5, and they're labeled whether they're 3-phase 415 or whether they're single phase 120, whatever they are. And I went ahead and put the cover on there. This is all labeled now. That's all the miners. I've got 2 more breakers ordered to go down here. They'll go to this set of miners, which are the second shelf down there that we was talking about before. I went ahead and threw an auto transformer in there so I could get 120 to run the pumps and everything off of this system and not have to use the she shed or the house. So went ahead and wired it in. It feeds all the pump panel up here, which is stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got a spare. It also feeds this plug, which is set up. The top and bottom are both individual 20 amp circuits. And then this is spares. Currently, it's just single phase 120. They come out over on the other end. So I figure we'll probably need them at some point for something. You can't really have too many wires, you know. You'll come across something you need at some point and you'll be like, oh man, I'm glad I ran a wire. This cover is just kind of sitting on there because I've still got the miners outside running. I didn't want to move them in here and hook them to this system until I'd cleaned them, and we're fixing to make a video about that. Hopefully that goes well. It's my first time. I really don't know anything about it. I just gave it my best guess, and we'll see how it works out. And then this will be the second shelf of miners. Then there'll be another 3-phase panel that goes right here. And then we're going to start from here on over with the next set of 3-phase output for the next round of miners. And we'll continue around the little room here. Should be able to get 2 sets of 12. And everything's piped in. Just so you guys know, I know that's Liquitite and I know that's a regular fitting, but in our podunk little town, nobody had an 1.25 inch male adapter for Liquitite. It's not hooked up yet. The breakers are not in. The wires are just curled up. They've ordered one for me. When I get it, I will swap that out because it's a Liquitite connector on this end. So before all the electricians blow me up and go, what kind of jank work is that? That's what happened there. I just wanted to get the wires cut, measured, labeled, phased, and everything going in there. And other than that, I don't know. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it's okay. I think it's legible. And I think when someone has the SOP manual, they could flip through everything and they can be like, okay, well, we're having a problem with this. This is on panel A1, miners 1 through 4. And then they can always follow that over to this panel, miners 1 through 4. And it should be pretty easy to sort out and figure out, because I know I do a lot of electrical stuff that's a lot of guys in the electrical industry, if they come out, and I know this because it happened. I've actually had electrical contractors come out on a job that I did where I built a piece of equipment for somebody. And the contractor literally looked at the guy and said, "This looks like something Gentry built. I'm not going to have any understanding of how it works, so you're just going to have to call him." And I left the schematic, and it wasn't hard to understand. I didn't think so, but I don't really know anymore, so I'm making SOPs and guides for everything so that one day I won't be here, and at least people will know what's going on. Other than that, that's about it in here. Just didn't want you to think I wasn't doing anything. I've been busy. And now we'll go try to clean some miners. All right, we're going to try to clean the miners that we've had out here just running off of straight spring water. Some of them don't look too bad, and I don't know, that one looks horrible. So I'm sure if we run abrasives through there and a pump system, we should be able to clean them. I mean, physically it works. Things hitting things, clean things off. Whether I have the right media and all that, I don't know, because I don't do this for any kind of professional capacity. So it's just kind of a learning curve. I've got a 5-gallon bucket with a little, I think it's 25 gallon a minute pump in it, and the return line's just going back down in there. I just cut the feed that goes there. Normally have a pump that feeds this, and then this just was tied to that line, which drains back. So I just cut those off real quick and hooked up a pump in a bucket to just recirculate through there. I'm gonna try adding the media to the water, and the return line I think will stir it up on the bottom, and the pump will suck it in and it'll push it through. And hopefully it'll clean the lines out, and it'll clean the exchangers out. I don't know if it'll clean the little plastic lines because they're corrugated, but I do have new little plastic lines to go in here. But I'm hoping inside on the heat exchangers, the media will rub against the aluminum walls and clean any buildup that may have occurred in there from the spring water running through it. And I don't know that there's really any buildup in there. I know the discoloration here is from algae, but it's because it has sunlight. And I know in there it doesn't have sunlight, so I don't know. I'm just gonna dump this media in there, and this is what I ordered. And again, I'm not sure. It's 240 grit silicon carbide, and looking at it, I mean, it's pretty fine, but you can see the sparkles. If you rub it between your fingers, you can feel it does have an abrasive, but it's pretty fine. And I don't even know how much I should use or anything. So we're gonna, I don't know, try half of it. You know, if it's not enough, we'll try more. If you guys have any suggestions or anything on another way to do this, you know, got some holes in it, then let me know. It seems weird. Okay, I think that's about half of it. It's gonna get in everything, isn't it? So I'm gonna turn the pump on now. And I don't know, maybe if we see some magic, some cleaning will happen. And I'm sure my lovely wife will speed this up and put some music to it, so you don't have to sit here and be bored the whole time this happens. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't even know if it's going to work. So it does look like it's pumping through. I can pull the return line out and see. Oh yeah, oh, it's going through. See that nice gray water? That's the media going through there. It's going through. So hopefully we'll let this run a little bit. All the lines look gray. And whether or not the corrugated, I think, will cause a turbulence in there. And I don't know that they will clean. But I gotta think the aluminum inside will clean. And I may need a heavier grit. I don't know. I didn't want to eat my pump up. It doesn't seem like it's having any problem. And I figured at some point I'll shut it off and I'll take off one of these lines, because I did notice on the inside of these lines they had a thin film, like basically algae, I guess. It was thin. I think algae lives in pretty much everything, and if it gets sunlight it grows. So we'll let this run for 10 or 15 minutes.